Hey, how y'all doing? This is CDL money. Go ahead and like the video, the comment what you think about the what I'm about to talk about. What did it say? The 29th of the Friday. Getting ready to get unloaded here in my trunk. Everybody get unloaded. I got another load to do. Stuff like that, I'm a trucker life. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop some games about college. Why I dropped out of college. Being a college dropout. Um, so yeah, I went to a school, a little small school out in Illinois, Bloomington, Illinois, and yeah, my major was business, right? And when I got on campus, it was pretty much a party, man. I'll be honest, man. It was just a good time. We just all partying every night. Um, I had all right grades. I ain't the best, but it was just a bunch of partying. You know, the frat parties and all that, going to the football games, basketball games, stuff like that. Just activities on campus. But one thing I hated about being in college was I was broke. And that's another reason why I got introduced into trucking too. I used to work I know y'all heard of the truck stop called Blue Beacon. You ever heard of that? Blue Beacon? It's for washing trucks. That's what I used to do. That's what I used to do. I used to wash trucks back in 2000. This is how to be 2011 or 12. One of them, yeah, 11, and then 12 too. So yeah, about 2011. I was watching the semi trucks and stuff like that. So that's how that's kind of new about trucking already. Just watching the trucks and all that. But I wasn't thinking about doing it at the time. I was in college, but that's what I was doing, watching the semi trucks. I was doing that part time. I just didn't like walking around broke, man, and hungry and shit. Like I just got tired of that shit. And then I was paying $25,000 per year, and this is loans. You see how it's crazy how they give you student loans to a person that's 20 years old, 21 years old, pretty fast. But when it comes to business loans, they want to go ahead and do background checks and all that, check your credit and all that. You got to come up business. It never makes sense to me. When it comes to student loans, oh, you can get that. You get approved fast. You ain't gonna never get denied. You get approved. Oh, you want more? You want more debt? You're over $100,000 of debt, but you want some more debt? Here you go. That never made sense to me. It just shows to make the system make you fail. But so yeah, it was playing. It's $25,000 a year, right? And I was already thinking already. I'm like, okay, I don't want my grades is not the best. I know I'm gonna be a business owner one day. I don't think I need a degree for that. All I'm doing is partying and shit. Then I don't want to be on this debt. Cause I hear the stories of, I work at different jobs and stuff like that. Before college or in college, and these people got these fancy degrees and stuff, but they be over $100,000 worth of debt as a cashier or they're working at McDonald's or whatever. And I hear all these stories, and I'm like, damn man, how much debt you in? Yeah, I'm in $90,000. I'm like, then why you didn't? They just couldn't get a job, and then it's like it doesn't make sense. It's like this. A lot of these jobs is gonna pay you $30,000 to $40,000 a year after you get out of school, but then you gotta think about this: how you supposed to eat and a lifestyle. You got your rent. That's like $600-$700 a month. Probably some more than that these days. Then you got your car note. That's like $300 to maybe $500 a month. Car insurance probably $150 to $200, and then then after that, don't have no kids. If you got kids, you got to feed that and all that shit. So you supposed to do all. Then you got to pay your student loans too. So you got all this life shit. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to pay all this with $30,000 to $40,000 a year. You can't live, man. How you supposed to? You want to have a good time. It's like you're using pennies, man. It's like you having a good time off pennies. So I used to think like that. I'm like, nah, man. I want to be all that student loans, and this college shit ain't making sense to me. Not saying that, ain't nothing wrong with college. I feel like if you're going to go to college, man, it may be engineering. Something that's going to pay off the rip, or the medical field. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. But I feel like you're going to be in there. Like, I went to school with people that was engineers, man. They get out of school, got 90,000, 80 to 90,000 off the rip. Jobs waiting for, literally, they start work the next week because the recruiters come in for the engineer program, stuff like that, for the civil engineers, the chemical engineers, the electric engineers, stuff like that. that stuff's just gonna pay out the long run. You can eat well with that. So, but nah, I just didn't. It just didn't make sense to me. I got these bills. You know, that's gonna add. It just didn't. Nah, just didn't make up. So I was like, you know what? My freshman year, my second semester, I dropped out. I didn't even finish my second semester. I was like, nah, I'm getting out of here. I think I had like what, a month, 2 more months left. I just dropped out. I'm like, I can't do this no more. Nah, it just ain't it. And I don't want to be no more debt. Some of my friends or whatever, college friends and stuff, they was like, man, why you dropping out for? Just so you can make some money, or what you dropping out for, man? Basically, like, you dropping out for, we having the best time in our lives right now. Why the fuck you dropping out, man? You know what I'm saying? And this is the best time in our life right now. Yeah, they think about the partying. I thought about my future. I didn't care about that partying shit. I'm like, man, I could party any other time, get a job, and then go to the clubs and shit like that. It is what it is. But I hear what y'all saying, but it just ain't worth it. I'm not gonna pay $100,000 for a good time. Hell no. It ain't gonna worth it. You know what I'm saying? So the people, some people, some of my friends, college friends, they dropped. Some of them actually graduated and they got in their fields. Some of them became teachers and stuff. They ain't paying. I make more money than them. Guess what? They have more debt than me. You see what I'm saying? They in that $80,000 debt range or more. You know what I'm saying? Then some of them dropped out probably their junior, senior year or whatever for, like, they had ended up having kids and stuff. So they should have dropped out in the first place because they didn't even get to finish their degree. All they did is put extra $30,000 to $40,000 more debt into their pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped out, didn't even finish the year. I was at like 15 kinds of grants too. I was at like, yeah, I had a lot of grants too. And so I was at $11,000 worth of student loan debt, but I actually got that forgave. Like, during the time, I don't know what happened. It just, I guess it was doing some fraud or whatever. There's some, I guess that year, I don't know what happened. Some fraud was going on with that school. And then they forgave my shit. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know. Joe Biden didn't, or I heard rumors that it was forgiving people that went to the school that year, or whatever. All I know, I checked my credit. I kept checking and checking. Then I saw my stuff go up, and then I checked. I'm like, damn, I don't got no more student loan debt. So that's a blessing anyway. All I'm saying is that if you don't go to college, man, make sure you're gonna get some money, man. At the end of the day, it's about the money, man. To be going there spend $100,000 a year or more on a history degree or some shit, or some shit that don't even make sense. You're just going to be going liberal arts. I didn't understand people go to school for liberal arts. What the hell? General knowledge degree and shit like that. I'm like, damn, you just going to school for what, reading and writing? Like, that shit doesn't make sense, man. If I can go back, I wish I would have listened to my granddad. He tried to put me to do HVAC right after high school. I did. I went to a trade school, HVAC, right after high school. But me being 19 years old, not listening, not caring, no caring to where I wanted to party, I actually dropped out of the trade school HVAC program to go to college. And then I wish I could go back. Like, damn, I wish I would have finished that program. But HVAC wasn't for me anyway. I wish I would have got straight into trucking after high school or something like that. That's one thing I wish I would have did. But hey, need somebody that's young watching this, man. College is not for you. Hey, go get you a skill, man. At least you can make some money straight out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like these factory workers, man. I worked this job. Don't be like these factory workers, man. They be in these factories, and you ever been in the factory, man? You see people walking with lamps, where they walk with a limp, their back hurt, stuff like that, because that's that hard floor, that cement floor, walking years to the top of that, or doing the same movement for years. That's not good for your body. So that's why you see you ever work these factories, old people these people just look all worn down. That's not cool. It's more than likely just paying bills. So plan something, own something. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna work a job, make sure you plan something to own something. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I want to say. I just want to talk about my college dropout, why I dropped out of college. It just didn't make sense to me to stay, get all that debt. You know what I'm saying? Being all that debt and degree, and I already knew, I'm like, well, I could own a business for free. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta get on this debt, or I'm not gonna just be paying $100,000 or more for a good time. That's how I looked at it. It's a good time. That's all you're really paying for is a good time. if you're not there for that education or whatever, you're not. I don't know, man. I just feel like if you ain't there for the education, if you is for the education, but your degree is meaningless and stuff like that, you just paying for a good time, man. That's how I feel like. So I'm cool on that. Learn you a skill. One of the best things I did was dropping out of college and starting to get all that debt. I'm happy about that. So, yep, that's all I'm going to talk about. A CDL Money, like the video. Comment. And y'all have a blessed day, man.